Welcome back to another day of Kayla's Contemplations. And today, I've really been enjoying doing these videos. For a long time, I feel like lost in kind of where to go, what to do, how to do it. And I feel like these videos are starting, even if y'all don't care for them, it's kind of a thing I'm doing for me, and I've been really enjoying it. And just getting on here and kind of just like contemplating whatever I want to for the day is actually kind of nice. So today's contemplation is I wanted to talk about how we other people all the time. I have been othered my whole life. I can become a part of a group, like just, we're all showing up on equal footing, level playing field here. And just like happens in any other group, people kind of group off into their own little mini subgroups, and I just kind of don't get included in like the mini subgroups, even if I'm a part of the whole overall bigger group. And a lot of the times people other me or excommunicate me from the group because they think that they know what my spiritual beliefs are. No one knows what my spiritual beliefs are because no one's asked me. Not because I ain't out here shouting it from the rooftops, right? I think that people mistake knowledge and experience and understanding with belief. I think people just other people, and they just make decisions based off of information that they don't even have. Make decisions based off of weird assumptions that have more to do with the nastiness of their brain than it has anything to do with me. I have to deal with people's assumptions and presumptions about me, and they act accordingly and they punish me because of it. And I find it so interesting and intriguing how this happens, because I mean, I'm not the only one to ever be pushed out of a group. It's just happened to me a lot. And most people would say, well, what's the common denominator here? And you would say me, right? And maybe I'm the person who is the issue, and I've tried to figure out for years what I've been doing. What have I been doing? How have I been doing it wrong? So that way you guys can like me a little bit, and I don't know, maybe include me sometimes, and whatever, right? Be my friend, be cool. Like, you ain't even gotta be my friend. We could just be cool, right? Like, we could just be cool. But for some reason, people don't even want to be cool with me. So it's weird. But one thing that I've noticed is that people who, they'll decide that another person has no value because they're not contributing anything to their cause, paying their bills, whatever people want from other people. I don't know, because I don't get to want from other people. So I don't know what y'all be wanting from other people. But whatever it is those things are that you want, if somebody can't give them to you, you just discard them. You just act like they don't matter. Now, there's a difference between acting irrelevant, because I say all the time, people are irrelevant, right? But there's a difference between making someone irrelevant and treating them like trash because you feel like they're not able to offer you anything. That's shitty. That's so bad. That's not okay. Actually, I'm going to say it from the rooftops. That's not okay. Just because someone can't give you this or that, you can't treat them with human dignity and respect. You can't try to preserve their feelings. You can't act like they are just another human being like you are, 4:44 on the clock. Why does somebody have to offer you anything? Why does somebody have to give you anything in order to be treated with human decency and respect. That's what I don't understand about people, about y'all. You know, I don't understand y'all, and I want to, but I don't get y'all. There's a lot of things that I understand about y'all that y'all want to avoid. See, I understand the things that y'all don't want to deal with within yourself. What I don't understand is how y'all have collectively as a group decided to move around and act. And why you think it's like okay. So I'm not going to stay on here long, because that's really all I have to say. The ridiculousness. It's ridiculous. Stop being ridiculous. This is stupid. It's stupid. And I you cannot judge somebody's spiritual beliefs when you've never had a conversation with them. You can't. There's nothing that you can tell from anybody else, like from another person, about the way they look, whatever. Like, none of that. You can't. It doesn't work that way. You have to judge people by their actions. And a lot of y'all, I've never done anything to you. In fact, I've probably added value to your life. I've probably sent you a message. I've probably shared a kind word, a profound statement. I've added value to your life. If you've ever had an interaction with me, I've most likely added value to your life. Not everyone, you know. I'm not a freaking saint or nothing like that out here, but I'm just saying, I've added value to your life. I've shown you kindness. I've shown you human decency and respect. If I knew you were going through something, I would send a kind word. So many people I do that for. Just because I see how life affects people. So I reach out to be kind. Because there's not enough kindness in the world. Man, just freaking be kind. People want to, like, I cuss, right? Like, I cuss a lot. It's a part of my normal verbiage. It's not foul. And I don't cuss people out. I just cuss, right? A lot of people would judge me for that and say that I'm not walking with Christ because of that. BS. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but BS. People want to say, oh, don't say GD, you're using God's name in vain. Nah, you're using God's name in vain every time that you're saying that you're doing something in His name. Every time you say that you're sitting here, oh, you know, I know God's going to bring me a husband. Right? Ladies, okay? God's going to bring me a husband and I'm waiting on Him. I'm waiting on the Lord. Are you really? Because if you was waiting on the Lord, you'd be doing your mission that you was assigned from the Lord and not stopping everything in hopes to get a man's attention. That's the first example I could think of. People just make me, I'm just so disappointed in people and how ridiculous they are and how fake they are. And I love them so much. And because I choose to love them and they don't love themselves, they hate me. They've replaced the hate for themselves that they have, and they place that on me. That's called projection. So, alright, this video is long enough. If you're still with me, and you know, wonderful. Thanks for contemplating with me. I get maybe, hey, that might be my new little ending catchphrase. Thank you for choosing Kayla's Contemplations. Thank you for contemplating with me. I'll figure it out. Stay tuned. Maybe we can contemplate a little bit more. Love you, mean it.